Hello everyone, and welcome to the DPB Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Mondis with DisneyPinsBlog.com, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from around the world. This is episode number 105 for the week of October 9th, 2017.
Welcome to the Disney Pins Blog Podcast.
Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. Hope you guys had a great week. We have lots of pin news to talk about today. So first, I'm going to start off with housekeeping, then we'll get into the pin news, and then later on for pin chat, I just want to talk about the EPCOT 35th anniversary a little bit, because I actually just returned from my trip down to Walt Disney World. And then we have a question for next week's episode, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so first for the housekeeping, I just want to quickly mention all of the videos that have recently went up on our YouTube channel, so be sure to check those out. All of the vlogs from the EPCOT 35th trip are now live. Actually, most of them. I think I still have one more day to edit and put up. But yeah, lots of great vlogs there, so be sure to check those out. Second, we have the Haunted Forest unboxing video now on our YouTube channel. So that's the subscription service from Funko. This is a really cool box. It was themed to villains, so check that out. And then, of course, the big one, the Disney Park Pack 3.0. That's now live on the YouTube channel. This is the first box from the new Disney Park Pack. And I really was impressed with it. I think the pins are great. And yeah, so just be sure to check those out. We have a blog post up about it and a YouTube video of the unboxing. And then last for housekeeping, I want to mention that D23 this past week, they announced all of the events for 2018, and we have a blog post up listing all of those events out. We're really looking forward to Destination D returning to Walt Disney World. It's themed to Mickey Mouse's 90th birthday, so that's going to be exciting. But yeah, there's lots of events coming next year, and we have them all listed out. Lots in California, lots in Florida, and there's some others in America. All right, let's get right into the pin news. First, we're going to start off with Hong Kong, because this past week I think they had the most news from Hong Kong. So first, we're going to start off with this really cool mystery pin set that was released featuring characters in teacups. People are loving this set, and it's exclusive to Hong Kong Disneyland. There's 12 different pins in this set, and it's a Magic Access exclusive. That was released at the end of September 2017. Lots of cool characters, so if you haven't seen those, check out the blog post. Really neat pins there. Alright, next in Hong Kong was a brand new collection. So we just had the train collection in Hong Kong. There was a new release each month, and they're all train cars that connected together. Now it's a carousel set. So the first one featured Dumbo. It has a movable element, just like a carousel. It moves up and down. And it's a limited edition of just 300. That was released on October 7th, 2017 in the Emporium at Hong Kong Disneyland. And then there was a bunch of new Halloween pins that were released in Hong Kong featuring villains, Mickey Mouse and Friends. And then there was some with Duffy Bear and Shelly May and Gelatoni. Really, really cool pins. The Disney Friends were limited edition of 300, and the Duffy Bear ones were limited edition of 500. Those were all released on October 7th as well. Alright, let's head over to Shanghai Disney Resort. They had a new pin release featuring Duffy Bear, and it's Duffy Bear in a Stitch costume. And the little ears on Stitch are movable, so they move up and down. That was released on September 30th, 2017, and it's limited edition of 500. Okay, let's head over to Mickey's of Glendale. They have some new pin releases this week coming out on October 9th as well. The next e-ticket calendar pin for October 2017 is coming out. This one features the Haunted Mansion attraction. It's really cool. It opens up and features the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland and then the 3 hitchhiking ghosts. It's limited edition of $250. Retail price on that is $19.95. And then there's also another WDI pin release featuring the Jungle Book 50th anniversary. This is limited edition of just 200. Retail price is $22.95. That'll be available starting October 9th as well. Next, let's head over to Japan. They had a new pin release at the Disney Store Japan. This one features 3 different pins themed to The Little Mermaid, and it's called the Pink Ribbon Princess Collection. So this is something new. And it features, like I said, 3 different pins. One's a heart-shaped, one's Ariel and Flounder, and then one is just Flounder by himself. They all have glitter embellishments. Retail price is 2,700 yen, and it released in early October 2017. Comes in a heart-shaped box, a really nice pin set, but it's exclusive to Japan, not available in America. Okay, quickly want to talk about Pinopolis Pin Games, because they have another Acme pin release. These are available for pre-order on October 20th. It's the Little Mermaid Greetings from Under the Sea pin set. There are 8 different circular pins. They are 2.25 inches in size, feature various characters from the Little Mermaid, and they're limited edition of 500. Retail price for this set is $133.96 for the 8-pin set. And they will be available, like I said, for pre-order October 20th, and then they actually release in December 2017. And those are exclusive Acme Pinopolis Pin Game pins. Next, let's head over to Disney Studio Store Hollywood. They had a surprise pin release this past week featuring the Hocus Pocus Marquee. It was released on October 6, 2017, limited edition of just 300, and retail price now was $18.95, and I believe that's sold out as well. All right, let's head over to Disney Parks. We have another new cast member pin release at Disney Parks, and this one features the movie anniversary collection. This one's for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, limited edition of 500. It celebrates the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs 80th anniversary. That's a cast member exclusive, available starting October 4th, 2017 at Company D. All right, we have a really cool pin release at Disney Parks. This is exclusive to Walt Disney World Resort. So there's a new Legends of the Sleepy Hollow event. It takes place at Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. And basically it's an opportunity to have a photo with the Headless Horseman. And if you sign up for this event, I believe they're all sold out now for the end of the year. But if you have a ticket for this event, you'll receive a limited edition of 3,200 Headless Horseman pin. Really, really cool. It says, the back card says, Tri Circle D Ranch, and it says, Return to Sleepy Hollow 2017. It has the Headless Horseman on there with a pumpkin, and just a really, really cool pin. The cost of this event is $22 per person for standard seating, and then $38 per person for the premium seating. And this runs end of September through Halloween on select nights at Walt Disney World. And then there's another new lanyard that was released. This one is the Nightmare Before Christmas Haunted Mansion mashup. You guys may recall those pins that were released a few weeks ago of the stretching portraits, the stretching room portraits, and it has the Nightmare Before Christmas characters on those scenes. And now there is a lanyard with those same scenes on there. It's a reversible lanyard. Retail price is $11.99. It's available at Disneyland and Walt Disney World Resorts. Okay, now let's talk about the new pin releases this week at Disney Parks. First, we're going to start off with the exclusive at Walt Disney World Resort. It is the next Magical Melodies pin. It's the jumbo pin with the record player. This one is themed to Beauty and the Beast. It has Belle and Beast on it. Really, really awesome pin. Limited edition of 1,500. There aren't any exclusive Disneyland releases this week, but we do have shared releases on both coasts, starting with the Jungle Book 50th anniversary pin, another one. This one's limited edition of 2,000, and it's available at Disneyland and Walt Disney World on October 12th. And then we have additional Halloween pins coming out on October 12th as well on both coasts. This is a continuation of the Haunting Halloween pins. Last week we had the Hitchhiking Ghosts from the Haunted Mansion, and now this week there are new villain pins. There are 4 you can get individual, ones featuring Maleficent, Scar, Ursula, and then the Old Hag. And then there's actually a boxed pin set. And the box pin set is a limited edition of 500 with a completer pin, and the completer pin is Chernabog. So like I said, lots of new pin releases this week from Disney Parks around the world. If you want more information and details, be sure to hit up the blog tab at DisneyPinsBlog.com, and you can find all of the blog posts there with more details and information. And of course, you can hit up the pin categories at Disney Pins Blog if you're searching for specific pins by region. All right, let's head into Disney Pin Chat. All right, so for the Disney Pin Chat this week, I just wanted to briefly talk about my experience from the EPCOT 35th anniversary. Like I said in housekeeping earlier, be sure to check out the vlog because I was there for October 1st, the official day of the EPCOT 35th anniversary. So I do have a vlog up of that. Yeah, just kind of wanted to talk about my day and how it went. So we were staying at the Pop Century Resort. The buses weren't, we wanted to get over to EPCOT a little bit earlier, so we actually Ubered over instead of taking the bus so we could get there right up front. So we got there, I'd say, it was at least an hour before 9 o'clock, before the gates open. They actually let guests in to Future World, or like right before Spaceship Earth, where all the little tombstones are. They let guests in there about, I think it was like maybe like a half hour, 15 minutes before 9 a.m. So we got up to like where the fountain is, right before Spaceship Earth. So we're staying there. We got our EPCOT 35th buttons and our exclusive park map, so we were checking those out. We were just trying to think of a game plan, what to do, because there was the pop-up shop in Interventions with all of the exclusive I Was There merchandise, and then there was also pin releases at Pin Central. And at 10 a.m. was the ceremony. So we wanted to, we really wanted to get a good spot for the ceremony, so we said heck with the merchandise. We skipped Pin Central, we skipped the pop-up shop because the lines, we knew were going to be insane and we wouldn't get a good spot for the presentation. So we went straight to the stage, which was right behind the fountain. We were maybe 3 rows back, right behind the D23 people. Had a great spot right in the middle. And we had about another hour to kill before it began at 10:01, and it started pouring. So I luckily had my umbrella with me. We're all like huddled under my umbrella, waiting for it to start. But then it finally did. The rain stopped, and it was a great presentation. They talked a little bit about the future. Basically everything they talked about at the D23 Expo back in California. They just kind of reiterated. So nothing new there. And then they had some performers on stage. It was the Voices of Liberty from the American Adventure. They sung a lot of the theme songs from old attractions at Epcot. That was really cool. There's some more speakers kind of recognizing the employees or the cast members. So overall, it was pretty cool. I think I was maybe expecting a little bit more of an announcement of what is coming to Future World, because there's still a lot of unknowns right now. But it was cool. And then we wanted to, after that, try to get in line for merchandise. The lines were insanely long. The one for the pop-up shop was the whole way to the front of the park. The Pin Central one was back to Spaceship Earth. We went into Mouse Gears where they had the exclusive Figment Pop. The line for that was nuts. It went out to like Test Track. Luckily we got our 35th Magic Bands the day before because they released those at Mouse Gears. But yeah. A lot of the merch sold out that day because they released them in waves. So the Figment Pop was sold out. The 2 Magic Bands sold out, but now they're available again at the park, which is weird. But so yeah, then we after that kind of went and did some of the food and wine booths, and then later in the day we went back to Interventions and waited in a much shorter line. I think it only took us about a half hour to get through. That's where they had all the I Was There merchandise. I was able to get the I Was There pin. It's only limited release, so I'm assuming they probably made 10 to 15,000 of those. So there was plenty available. I got the I Was There shirt with Figment on it, the dark blue one. I really like that shirt, it's very nice. And I also got the hoodie, the EPCOT 35th hoodie. That was available actually at Mouse Gears. I was able to get that. It's not limited or anything. It doesn't say I Was There on it, so I was able to pick that up but earlier in the day. But overall, it was a really fun day. I met lots of my Florida friends there. Pretty much everyone I know in Florida was there that day, so I got to say hi to a lot of people. So that was fun. And yeah, we did some pin trading, and then the rest of the day pretty much just did Food and Wine Festival. We had a good time. And then after that, I'd say the highlight of the day, the best part, was the fireworks at the end of the day, the special illuminations, reflections of our celebration. So they had the regular illuminations, and then right after that, they went into like a 5-minute crazy fireworks show. It was unbelievable. Just like nuts fireworks. And we had a great spot. We were on the second floor in the Japan Pavilion up at, on the deck where that restaurant is. So we had a really cool view up there. Got some great video, so be sure to check out that video. But yeah, overall, awesome day. I'm super happy and blessed that I was able to go down for the 35th anniversary and experience that. All right, guys, now for the question for next week's episode. So this question, I'll give you guys a week, kind of like what we did for the lanyard one a couple episodes back, where I asked regular or wide lanyard, and then I gave you guys the week to answer, and then I talked about it on the next episode. So going to do the same thing this week. You guys seem to like that one, and we got great response. So the question for this week is, what do you, in your opinion, is the best Disney resort to pin trade at? So let me know your favorite resort to pin trade at. It can be at Disneyland or Walt Disney World, and then I'll compile all of the answers and we'll talk about them. So it could be, you know, cast members at the front desk, or pin trading board opportunities, or just pin trading with guests. Let me know your thoughts. Best Disney resort for pin trading. That will be posted in the forums on the Disney Pins Blog community on Facebook, and of course you can answer here on YouTube or on the blog post if you're listening at DisneyPinsBlog.com. Alright guys, that's going to do it for episode number 105 of the DPB Podcast. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Really appreciate it, and we'll be back again next week. See ya.